Yo, today I'll be reacting to the 2025 TikTok slang is terrible. And I don't be on TikTok for real, so let's see what he's on about.
I think it's safe to say that every single generation has its differences and similarities. Let me explain. See, growing up Gen Z, we might have all had the experience of, I don't know, waiting for SpongeBob to come on or watching Avatar: The Last Airbender, which, by the way, is the greatest cartoon of all time. Or
Real, but I wasn't allowed to watch SpongeBob, and I don't regret it because I actually wasn't allowed to watch SpongeBob because my mom thought it would make me slow. And turns out she was right.
argue with your mother. Mother's Day was yesterday, but that's besides the point. We all use slang, okay? We have words like, I don't know, swag, drip, sauce.
Yeah.
This isn't a new concept of Gen Z or nothing. I mean, the boomers, the millennials, the old heads, if you're watching this video, you're 35 plus, y'all had words too, right? Like, I don't know, hit dog is gonna holler, and what even is an example
Radical.
of old head slang? Okay, so I found r/millennials. What are millennial slang terms you still use? Dunzo. Rager. Sick. I was like totally chill. Not gonna lie. Yo, can millennials ever get anything right? And when I type in millennial slang, the first things that come up on the, I don't know, suggested Google tab, bae, adulting, fam, basic, extra, on fleek, salty, shook, and lit. Me, when I'm with bae, adulting with the fam, and we have basic, extra, on fleek, eyebrows, and the party is lit, and we feel shook, and he is extra salty. Not funny. Okay. And for boomer slang, what's on the boob tube? Is this like a gooning reference?
Hey Timmy, what's on the boob? Did you watch the boob tube last night? No, I was British. I was trying to go with like the old. Damn.
Did y'all even have this back in the day? Boob was commonly used to describe a silly person. That's not what this word means anymore. Raz my berries. If you are a 50, 60, 70-year-old man and you come tell me to razz,
That's how all of these old guys talk to these young girls. Like, hey, oh baby, let me go rise your berries. Let me rise your berries. Oh my god. Let's bring that back.
I'm gonna think you're on a whole different type of time and you're asking me to, you know, fondle the jewels, which I am not gonna do unless there's a price.
Send that check.
The amount of money involved in the situation. The bottom line is that everybody has slang. You know, Gen Z slang, millennial slang, boomer slang, whatever, which one you think is the weirdest, the worst, the best. We still use those terms to this day. And then came Gen Alpha. Gen Alpha slang. The worst of the worst, man. And today,
Ohio.
that is what we are gonna go over, bro. Particularly on TikTok, there's been an invasion of, I don't even know if you can call this English. Let's go ahead and get into the examples. They have actually came up with a new slur, okay? And it starts with the letter J. And no, you might be thinking, oh, we targeting, you know, Jewish people? We saying Japanese something? No, bro. The word is job. Well, oh, hey.
Report this video now. Report. I ain't gonna lie. But we're gonna keep it real. If you're scared of some money, I don't care. You low key might need to get packed up, bro. How you gonna be scared of some money? Man, bro. I don't know. I ain't never scared of no money. I don't care what the job is, depending on what it is.
I should have said a trigger warning before that for some of y'all who are under the age of 20 years old, because they be saying trigger warning
Oh,
and censoring
20.
out the word job. This summer, we should get a job. Thank you for censoring. Who is we? Why do moms be telling 28-year-old kids to be getting jobs? 28-year-old and kids in the same sentence is absolutely crazy. 40
You're
years
not
old
real.
living my best life, buddy. Go ahead and open that Roth IRA.
Yeah, you're not real.
All right,
Not
invest in
real.
that retirement fund. The clock is ticking, all right?
I had a guy come up to me and ask me what my dream job was.
Okay.
I know me, you know. I said foot job because that is the dream job.
Dude comes up to you, asks you, what's your dream job? And your response is a foot job. Yo, y'all need help, bro. The internet needs a cleanse. Needs a cleanse. Boo, I am a job application. There's another definition for job. Oh, wait till this guy hears about below job. Brief intermission. Please make sure you sub to the second channel. Thank you very much. It's in the description and in the comment section pinned. Filled out a job application for you and you have an interview today.
Stop saying that G, J,
I get it. Jobs are not fun, but you're broke. I'm not. We're broke. I, I'm looking for a job right now. I'm just doing YouTube. I'm looking for a job until YouTube starts sending that. Yeah, yeah. But like, damn, how are you gonna be scared of some money?
Oh, B word in my shit. Word of bro. The crazy thing is, bro, I feel like people were taking this J-O-B word more serious than some actual slurs, bro. Because the crazy part is I know some of y'all still be using those hard R's, the F slurs, you know, all types of crazy stuff. But the moment somebody starts talking about to get a job, then you gotta start covering your ears like as if you heard a grenade in the Vietnam War. If you don't get the gist by now, essentially Gen Z's biggest fear is employment. It's kind of interesting because we are, in this day and age, we are like one of the most least employed groups of individuals.
I have no life savings. I have no job. I'm in poverty and I keep getting ghosted every second.
Never that. Still, I don't care if I need to work in the sewers. I need some money up in here, bro.
The job market is tough. Well, I forgot to give some of y'all a trigger warning again. But for real though, bro, we need somebody, you know, flipping the burgers. We need HVAC technicians, and I need my toilet fixed whenever that Taco Bell hits. Now, yes, employment might be one of the scariest things in the history of the world, but that's just, you know, the lukewarm start to the video because it gets a whole lot worse and it starts making a whole lot less sense, I guess. Let's get into the updated roster of slang terms from 2025. Every new slang term. Owen equals something good. James equals something mid. Kevin equals something bad. David equals rage bait. I'ma keep it a buck.
If you can remember all this, you should never fail a test in your life because these are people's names, like regular people's names. I get. Let's keep it a buck. Shout out to them. I'm gonna keep it a. Oh, I'm old. Oh yeah, I'm old. I'm gonna keep it a Kevin, and Kevin means. Well, we cannot see what Kevin means. Drew, Doc, D. That's supposed to be Doc R. Uh, Joseph something chopped. I know someone named Joseph. That's great.
Buck. I'm gonna keep it a Gert. A Gert? I'm gonna keep it a Kevin. What does any of this even? LeBron equals something goated. Okay, I can get on board with that. Wait. DeQuavius equals something illegal. Now, why did you pick the blackest name that you could find and make it something illegal? Some type of crime of some sort. We are dead ass devolving. This is starting to feel like a 9 to 5. Okay, this is the only way that these motherfuckers are gonna give up on this slang, treating it like a job. And you know that's their biggest fear. This shit's so Kevin, bruh. Owen equals good. I'm gonna keep it a buck. This shit's so Owen. Curb. Chill, I'm rage baiting. Variations, spurb and surg. Gert equals yo. Oh, yo, Gert. So Gert is yo. Oh my god, this motherfucker made another list. The crazy thing is, bro spent more time typing this out than he spent reading any
Facts. They might need a ban. They might need a ban TikTok, bro. It's bad, bro. You need to. They should make you fill out a form to join TikTok, bro. Cause this can't be real.
book in the entire year, bro. I know damn well anytime you got an assignment in school, you're putting it in ChatGPT and summarizing that. Yo, bro, invest this time in, wait for it. Trigger warning, a job.
Yo, fam, Tutu's my word. My favorite Toronto slang word is Gerber.
Okay, this video was gonna be.
For those who don't know, I am Canadian. I do not live in Toronto. Just letting you know, that accent, not real. Not at all. People fake that accent. It's not a real thing. It's not like the British accent where you're born with it. No. People learn how to speak that, like learn how to speak French. Like when the youths be talking like this, fam. When the Gerbers be talking like this, fam. Not their real voice. City Boy JJ, not his real voice. If you hear someone talking in the Toronto dialect, it's not real.
mostly about Gen Alpha slang. But side note, Toronto accents are the
Yeah.
worst accents I've ever graced upon my ears in my entire life, and maybe even my past life if I had one. Okay, you know what? Okay, so I keep coming across these slang terms. You know what? Maybe let's try to make a sense. Let's get on board with the new generation. Because one thing is, I don't want to be one of those hating old heads who just
I'll be a hating old head because Jesus
refuses
Christ.
to get with the new times and terminology. So today my food was Kevin, Gert. I want some David, bro. I want some David food, bro.
Yo, stop studying this shit and go get a job.
Yo, chill, bro. Don't say that word around me, bro. Don't say that word around me. We got a quiz. First of all, buddy, before we even start this quiz, I'm on your ass. You are a grown man, okay? You have a mustache and a goatee combo, okay?
Slang term.
Yeah, ban TikTok or make people have to take a test. You Let's actually lock in. What does the slang? Let's keep it Gert.
IKIAG stand for.
Oh my god. I don't know.
Let's keep it a Gert.
IKIG. I'm gonna keep it a Gert.
If you said, I'm gonna keep it up, instead you are correct.
Tra-la-la.
It's time for question number 2. What name is used to describe something bad?
Owen?
David. No, Kevin.
If you said Kevin,
Yes, sir.
fill in the blank.
Okay, let's do it. Yo, Gert, yo.
If you said yo, then you are correct.
Tight.
What does the term CIRB stand for?
I don't know. Keep it a
If you
Gert.
said, chill, I'm rage baiting.
Oh,
then you
I
are
should know
Oh.
that one.
What term do you use when you want someone to shut up because they're doing something really smart, but it's also very dangerous?
Bro, why was this on the test? This was not on the test prep, bro. I don't understand this
James.
question.
If you said SYGAU, then you are correct.
Unfortunately, after all that studying, we still ended up failing this slang term test. It seems like every single day, the slang terms are updating and evolving, and I just can't keep up. To really paint the picture, let me align this for you guys. So we went from these Ardipithecus to Homo erectus, Neanderthals, Homo sapiens. We learned English. We went through the Shakespearean age of valedictorian English, right? Thou shan't cross thy line. And now we are back to we're back to the prehistoric ages, okay? Our English sounds like the same as the cavemen from back in the day. I'm low-key convinced that if you ran into a caveman named Bob back in the day with a big ass dick and he's wearing a leaf on his titty, hunting lions and bears
Jesus,
or something,
they
and you
look
tell
like
him, hey,
monkeys.
yo, what's up, Gert, IKIAB, he might actually understand you. There is a chance, though, that is a perceived threat and you might die of AIDS, HIV, and STDs. How'd you get that? I don't even know what I'm saying. Now, recently I've been seeing a rise of different emoji combos than I've previously ever seen. Like, for example, the heartbreak emoji is going crazy. Same thing with the wilted rose. We're gonna get into some examples. Yo, bro, niggas would do
Now,
anything to try to attract the huz. You are biting your lip, showing
Ain't see. I have no words. This is bad. I ain't gonna hold you.
me funny texting emoji combos. New emoji slang. The grape equals chill. This
You would think that with autocorrect, people wouldn't need to start typing in hieroglyphics. But you would be wrong. Grapes are for chill. We're cooked.
bladder equals unchill. Unchill? I'll show you unchill. Pack God, you're about to get packed. I don't know if I like this emoji in particular. Grape sounds a lot like, I don't know, bro. You might get yourself in a little bit of trouble. I can't stop. See, this is exactly the problem I was predicting. New slang update. We've been using the ninja emoji too much. Let's use this shit emoji instead, twin. New emoji chocolate. Gert, really my chocolate. Chiga? Crazy part is somebody in this comment section is gonna say I've been called that way too many times in my life. Definition, raw as in tub. Nah, bro, this shit too raw. Yo, bro, should I hit it raw? I'm not actually mad at this one.
Hold on, let me see if I
Raw
have the
expression. See,
emoji.
there's always somebody who has to ruin. New slang update. Mammoth emoji, meaning standing on business. Yo, I can't.
So how do you make sure you get the update to know what's going on? Do you need to subscribe to a page? Do you need to buy a membership? Or what's going on? Because you show this to just any random person who is not on TikTok 24/7 and they would actually get lost. What do you mean, let's grape? Hmm. Nah, I'll call cops on you for that. Let's grape. Let's go. Just say let's chill.
Can't keep trying to justify this behavior, dog. Welcome to Slime Talk. The broken heart has gone mainstream, so we switched to the rose. It's starting to go mainstream as well. Here are some alternatives in no specific order. I'm in enemy territory as part of Jolly Talk. What is Jolly Talk? We are not bringing back the Easter Island Sigma face and a wine bottle. When did we ever use this emoji combination? So I guess this is the ultimate final brain rot slang list.
Isaac. They're just making this up. It's not
Owen,
real.
James, Kevin, Samuel, Charlie, Zach, Martin, Eric, Liam, Anton, Aiden, Part, Greg. Yo, you would think I just read off like the list of a frat party or some shit. Every single one of these names is pink shorts and flip flops with no socks. I guess we will allow it. Yo, I just found a Reddit post from what I presume to be a confused boomer giving a full guide to Gen Alpha slang. Hey, at least y'all are making an effort to try to learn and understand, you know, your kid's lingo. I'm in high school, so a lot of people haven't matured at all. With that being said, I'm so sick of people saying stuff along the lines of, "Oh, you're such a skibbity sigma."
I'm so happy I'm not in high school anymore. If a person said that to me, I would want to graduate early. I ain't gonna lie. That might be my motivation to graduate because I'm not gonna be violent because I know I would have to come home and get a lecture. And yeah, I might have to graduate early because this cannot be real. These cannot be the doctors, the lawyers, the architects of the future. No, thank you. Let's pack that. Let's
If
stop it
you came
right
around
there.
me in high school in my gang, we would have stuffed you in lockers and gave you swirlies. You wouldn't
Type.
have lived to see another day. Do I sound threatening? Why am I threatening high schoolers? My 18-year-old brother took a couple raspberries away from me and said phantom tax at the dinner table. Grown man, by the way. Grown man. I'm a middle school teacher. One thing that distinguishes Gen Alpha slang from previous generation is how repetitive it is, combined with lack of real meaning. I've commented on this before. It's more like vocal tics than attempts at communication over and over and over with no actual meaning. People would like to defend it, saying the older generation always says this about modern slang, but like, at least previous decades made sense / meant something. Okay. I think I see what they're talking about. The slang terms of the past have meaning, and I think the reason why these ones don't mean anything is because they're not actually here to stay. They don't have any substance, so it's not gonna stick and it's not gonna go to the next generation. I'll be damned if Gen XI and Gen XV6342. I don't know, that just sounded like the name of one of Elon Musk's kids, but yeah, I'll be damned if they're out here talking about some what the Kevin? What the curb? Nah, this is just humor at the end of the day from kids who are chronically online who probably need to go outside and play at the park or something and make some friends. Yeah, I guess my too deep take of the day, slang terminology, it's all jokes, it's all just fun. I get it, okay? I'm not trying to be that guy. The jobs thing, there's a connection to be made. According to data from the Bureau of Labor Statistics for February, the unemployment rate for 20 to 24-year-olds was 8.3%, more than double overall U.S. joblessness. And those issues, economic, probably social, maybe even behavioral, saying that jobs are a slur and that we're all going to be unemployed and glorifying this unemployment may not be the best idea. The fact that jobs is being censored and being called a slur shows that there is an unemployment crisis. And as I said earlier, we have no plumbers, all right? My toilet is clogged. Seriously, though, someone help, please. Yeah, that is going to conclude today's video. That is the trash TikTok slang epidemic. Whatever I choose to title this video, you're watching. Thanks for watching. Let me know what you think down below. Do you think that this is a...
Not gonna lie, I am not the same person who started watching this video. I'm gonna look for a job today. I'm gonna make some changes to my life. Yeah.